Hey, welcome to Keight's Crafts. I'm Keight. Look what I got in the mail today. One of my favorite not-so-local stores. This is from the Paper Crafters Workshop, and I got another order in today. Let's open it up and find out what's inside. Oops, I don't need this, although I'll probably just read from it. Okay, so first up, we have some Aqua liquid glue. This is probably the cheapest place I could find it in Canada, or at least in Ontario. I think Michael's wants $5.99 for it, so you know, if I've got other stuff that I need to order, I generally order this from them. Ooh, look, we have candy. So we'll put that in the little candy jar. Next, we have, thank you for your order. We appreciate your support of our small independent business. There's the contact information if anyone wants to go check them out. I highly recommend them. Sherry is an absolute sweetheart, and she will take care of you. Oh, and this video is not sponsored in any way. I just really like shopping from their store. Or shopping at their store. Okay, so I completely ran out of this stuff, and when I looked at other places, this was the cheapest price in Canadian dollars that I could find. And for a 3-pack and mass-producing cards, this is what I find that I like. I've tried a couple of other ones, but they weren't my favorite compared to this one. And this one is like this right here will tell you, you know, what the little sticky bits will look like. Because I was a little confused with that at first. But this is a permanent white. It doesn't really show up that much, honestly, unless you're looking for it. I find that this stuff is fairly good. And this is the size that it fits in. And this one's still got stuff in it, but when you pop these guys open, it's not much to them. Like there's a little notch right there that you pull open, and then there's little hooks, and then that just fits in like that on those little pins. So I'm almost done this one. Had a little bit left that I was saving for, you know, one of those just in case cards that I needed, and that just snaps right back together. And then that fits on there. I would get the bigger one, but given the space that I have for my craft, it's not feasible. I'll do a craft room tour maybe eventually, but it's literally the other half of my living room. So we don't have much company, needless to say. So what I did was I got 3 of them because on June 18th, I will be taking part in a pop-up market here in my city. And I needed to stock up on a few things in order to get a few last-minute cards together before I start working on the next project that I plan on selling at this pop-up market. So that'll be in a future video. So let's continue. Next, I got Say It with Stamps. This was clearance. They don't have this on their website anymore. I did a little bit of quick research this afternoon before I got my order to see if I could find it somewhere else, and I don't think you can. I could be wrong. It could be the other one. Or no, it is the other one. My bad. So this one I think is still on their website. I will have to, hold on, let me see if I can find my note. 1 second. Okay, yeah. So this one is still available on their website. So this is still available on their website. It's in the clearance section. So if you guys are interested in using one of these, I'll open it up and test it out later. This one, let me double check. Nope, this one is not on their website anymore. I must have gotten the last one. What I can do is I can see if I can't find it elsewhere and Link it in the description below. And I know this one that they don't have. Ooh, another piece of candy. I like candy. I like Werthers. All kinds of Werthers. Thank you, Sherry. This one was on their discount page, and this one I know, in fact, is not available anywhere. Here, let me show you what that one looks like. So this looks like it embosses and cuts all those out. That's exciting. I didn't know that this was a UK company. I even looked on their website, and it wasn't in stock. So next up, I will cut these out and show you. Alright, so I really wasn't sure what to expect. Actually, I really wasn't expecting anything at all with this one. It's kind of hard sometimes to judge certain products online when you're shopping online, because I don't know, it's different when you've got it in your hand and you're actually inspecting it. Sometimes it's harder to judge by pictures or lack thereof on some websites. But I don't know, I think this one was kind of neat overall. We don't really have any stores for me to go in-person shopping other than like Michael's, but that's about it. There is another store, but they generally carry a bunch of sublimation stuff, which I'm not really into yet, I think. I don't know. Anyway, this is the book that came with it. I thought that was kind of neat. It gives you suggestions on how to use this die and what you can make with it. So that'll be fun to play with later when I'm ready to sit down and make other cards. Now this one was kind of neat. I was thinking about it today while I was at work and what I would do with it, and yeah, I sketched out a couple of ideas which might be in a future video. I'm not sure yet. Depends on how well I can execute it, but I don't know. I really like this die, the idea of it. You could turn it into a shaker or a little window card or, you know, whatever. But I found that with my standard tray here, or table, or whatever you call the thing that goes with the thing here, the Sizzix plate that runs through, I think I might need the extended plate for this because I found that I struggled with it a bit. So I had to cut half of it out and then push it up forward and cut the other half of it out, kind of thing. So I think if I had a bigger plate, this would be a lot easier to do. Anyway, it didn't stop me from trying. So once I've run that through twice, then it's just a matter of popping those little squares out, which I kind of found satisfying. It's neat because it gives you an extra piece to use for something else, and you know, after cutting a whole bunch of paper out with this particular die, I've got a bunch of squares that would be neat to put to another card or something. But you could fit 1/8 of an inch tape on that. That's about 1/2 centimeter. It's rather thin, so you gotta kind of be delicate when you're making this. I don't have any thin foam tape, so I'd imagine that I would have to cut a few of these strips, or cut a few of these out and layer them up. And I'll just measure this one real quick, even though it did say on the thing that's 2 inches, I think, by 1.5 inches or something like that. But I don't know, I kind of like that one. I'm not sure exactly what I'll do with it yet, but that's neither here nor there. Last but not least, we have this 3.5 by 6 1/4 slimline, mini slimline, sorry. This one was a little bit different from the slimlines that I'm used to, and I'm not too versed in the slimline realm. I do have the mini slimline die set from Lawn Fawn, and I really don't have that many things to go along with slimline cards, as I'm still kind of appreciating the A2 size cards. But I'm trying to expand, but trying not to break the bank too. This is a pretty expensive habit. Anyway, this one pops out the circles, which was kind of neat, and once you get that out, you got this cute little stitch border around the edge, and you can kind of see there how big the holes there are, even though I think it said on the package. But I didn't read. But there you have it. So if you've enjoyed today's content or found it helpful, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. Also, I invite you to subscribe as I post videos weekly. Here's another video I think you might enjoy. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Take care.